Alright, this is the last part of the physicals and nelphilhim. Now I'm gonna start a new series. Yeah, let's start. Um, or I'll probably finish one more, then I start a new one. It's part 5, I think, and it's the last part. Anyways, let's go back where we left off. Well, basically, he said he was sad, you know. He, uh, basically, gonna go ask for a castle, and Ezekiel was he said he's just getting what his little princess asked. Now, Issei, let's go to Issei now. He says, release our ex. He says, why would you force my hand? You know I didn't want to. No. He says, release your ex. You know, you left me kind of disappointed as we see Cersei's all on the floor, beat and bloody, his wings ripped off. She says, you're no Lucifer devil. He says, you're no Lucifer devil. That name belongs to me now. As he sits down on her throne and teleports Kunako to him. As Kunako is like, what the hell, what happened? As she turns around to see Issei, and she runs to him. As she says, Issei, he picks Kunako up and kisses her. And he says, you said you wanted a castle, right? As Kunako smiles and hugs Issei. And she kisses him. And yeah. Now, all the pillars were warned about. Not warned, but they were like, everybody. Great Red, Orpheus. Who else? The Risers. Or the Phoenix, not Risers. The Sonias, all of them, everybody. The Sariorg, everybody was called. Issei, he sits on the throne as he says. He sits on the throne as he says, you people are a threat to me. As he just wiped out another pillar, saying, he says, you're all weak. As he says, he basically just shitting on everybody. As Sarior comes, as he says, I heard you're supposed to be the number one devil. Let's see. As he says, let's see how many blows you can take before you fall. As Sarior calls on the golden lion thingy, calls on that to put the armor on him. And he basically rushes Issei, sorry. As Issei says, your attempts to hit me are futile. As he blows him back, like, let's say almighty push. He blows back with the almighty push. I know what y'all thinking. How the hell can that happen? Well, it just can, honestly. Issei, he grabs, Issei basically, what? Sorry. Once he blows him back, he basically like rushes him. As he didn't have time to recover. Sirior didn't have time to recover. As he's about to hit Issei. As Issei goes under the punch, getting his arm, ripping it off. As he says, really, you're weak. As he throws him on the ground. As he smacks him and kills him. He beats him to death with his own arm. Know what y'all thinking? That shit brutal. Yeah. Now, we go to Great Red. Actually, no. No, the angels don't want no problems with this. Not even Gabriel. Yep, I am not even going to include that. Actually, yeah, I will. Yes, I will. As he says, my dear Konako, as he goes back to he goes back to the throne, as he says, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And she says, no, it's fine, issei. As, he says, I'll change the castle to your liking. As he basically touches the ground. As basically the whole castle just like changes to what Kaneko imagined it to be. Yeah. Now, she says, I'll be going, he says, as he says, Drake, Drake says, yes, he say, we haven't talked in a while. As he says, yeah, that's only because you, yeah, I know. Anyways, as he says, I need you to summon my familiar and keep it here to protect Konako, okay? As he says, he accepts and summons the familiar. As, his familiar's like, one, it can hold his own, basically. It can hold his own. Anyways, he say he goes to the human world as he's instantly attacked by Gabriel and all the angels. Well, some of them, not all. Some of them were too scared. As he says, really, Mom. As he blows her back, he says, your attacks are futile against me. You know that, right? As he chuckles, saying, honestly, if I wanted to get rid of you, I should have done it. That angel side of me is too nice. As he pulls out like a he pulls out like a kind of like a peaches like orange colored spear. As he throws it, at Gabriel. As Gabriel says, what? That's a light. How can you're in your fool? As it impales her in her stomach. As he says, really, Mom, you have to use your head. As he teleports behind her. As he rips her wings off. Saying, now I know what y'all thinking. Why the fuck is he a simp? He's not necessarily simping for Konako. It's just that he's lost so much trying not to be with her, but wanting to be with her. Now that he's with her, he just wants to be happy with her on some shit. He ain't simping. Trust, I don't make my nigga simp. Whatever I do, he don't be simping at all. Like, what am I dead? I need to stop saying that shit. I just be doing that shit for the trolls. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. He says now, as he grabs her halo, and she screams in pain, saying, issei, no. Issei, stop. As he basically strips her of her angelic power and basically absorbs it. Know what y'all thinking? How the fuck can he do that? I don't know. Shit, I just made that shit up on the spot. Issei, he basically grabs that bitch, absorbs it. As he throws a halo, he shatters it actually. He slams it and shatters it. As he says, now you're a useless human. As he says, but let's see how Hades likes you. As she says, what? As he basically cuts her head off. As all the angels trying to run after they see this crucifying moment. As he says, oh no, none of you are getting away. As black tendrils come from him. Almost like Holy Spirit tendrils. like a tail, or not, I ain't got no fucking tail. Like it's like holy spear tendrils. As he throws one spear, and the tendrils fetch them niggas and knock them cap. As it wraps around their neck, and it suffocates them to death, squeezing and popping and exploding their head, killing them. As he says, that's one faction leader down. Well, he says that's 2 faction leaders down. As he teleports to Azazel's house, where he stays, basically. As he whistles, saying, Azazel, I know you feel the power. I know you feel their power gone. I hope you know you're next. As he's just hiding, not making a sound. As he's already made, 2 Damascus presence spells, a lot of them. As he says, really, Azazel, you can't hide from me. As he walks near cabinet-ish. As he says, if you thought I couldn't hear you breathing, then you're really dumb. As he stomps his feet, and basically the floor crashes down on Azazel. As Azazel's wings pop up, saying, I won't be going down without a fight. As his head is, I can't end it that easy. Azazel rushes him. As issei catches the punch, breaking and crushing his hand to absolutely shit. As Azazel screams, saying, what the hell? As he twists his arm, breaking it and fracturing it and rupturing it in 10 ways, 1,000 ways. As he rips his arm off, saying, you're weak, Azazel. You're the weakest out of everyone. I should have killed you first. As he throws his arm to the side, Azazel says, enchantment, holy magic, divine. Before he could finish the sentence, his head was cut off. As he says, you lucky I let you have it easy. As he goes back to, let's say he teleports back to Gunago. Now, this is going to be the last section, which I think I'm pretty short. I'm trying to end this series off real quick. Issei, he picks Gunago's up as, not bridal style, but she has her arms wrapped around him, and he's carrying her legs, and they're kissing. As he throws her on the bed. As Izuku says, I'm getting naked, Gunago. As she gets super red, saying Issei. As Izuku, fuck, Issei, he basically, takes his shirt off and everything. As, well, I guess I can give y'all seen, no cap. Shit. Okay. They start kissing, or listen, that shit lame as fuck. Izuku teleports in front of her while she's on the bed. He's hovering over her, and she starts kissing her neck. He starts kissing her neck, as she says, he asks, can she turn into her Nico form? As she blesses, says sure. As her ears pop out, and her tail pop out, as Izuku's just caressing both. As Izuku doesn't care, as he's just caressing and kissing Gunago. As she ain't even felt the tip yet. Nothing. He ain't even like he just started. What are you talking about? Anyways, Issei, he basically kisses her down to her titties, as he basically starts biting and nibbling on those, as she's basically Now she's basically just moaning and screaming as Izuku basically kisses down to her from her stomach. I mean, from her titties to her stomach, and all the way down to the. Well, I'm pretty sure you know. As he just starts, it's good, so he licks it. As she basically just like screaming and everything. As she's holding his head, saying yes, issei. As she let's see, releases in his mouth, all on his face. He said he basically like he picks her up as he has her on her back now. As he picks her leg, he lifts her legs up basically, so her back is on the ground. I mean, her back is on the bed, but her legs are just like in the air. As Izuku basically puts his meat on her stomach, she says, I mean, issei is just like, that's gonna be a tight fit gonna go. As she blushes, saying, just hurry up and put it in. And he says, basically, I don't know what you're talking about. And she says, I'm gonna need you to be more formal with me. And so he whispers in her ear. As Kaneko basically, she basically says, pretty sure you know what she say. Yeah, I'm not trying to get banned. Anyways, issei, he, press the tip to the train entrance, puts it in. But, that motherfucker, it barely fit. It's like a fucking Titanic trying to go in that bed. Izuku, he fuck rips. He said he doesn't care. As he just pushes. It's gonna go screams in like pleasure. As her mouth is open, as her back is arched. As Izuku says, damn, Kaneko. And she's like panting, saying, I never knew you were this tight. Wait, no, he didn't say that. He says, I never knew you were such a freaky. You never knew you're so freaky. I guess we could say that, yeah. As, he just starts moving in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. As she legs locks him, as she releases. As Izuku, he's still going. He's still going hard. But yeah. He releases right on her, right inside of her. As her back arched again. As her mouth is open wide. As she plops down on the bed. As Izuku pulls out. As milkshake is just coming out of the train. I mean, milkshake is basically coming out of the train entrance. But Kaneko, issei says, honestly, Kaneko, do you think that was all? As she looks up, saying, what? As Izuku kisses her, saying, oh yeah, you've come to a rude awakening. As he puts his meat back on a train entrance. As he shoves it back in that train entrance. And she just going and going and going. And she says, hey, Kaneko, have I ever told you that I can make clones of myself? As he makes 3 clones, or 2, or he makes 2 clones. I'm tweaking. As he picks her up, as the other clones are just as big as Izuku. every shape and size. See, he puts on puts it on I'm pretty sure no, double penetration. Puts it on there as the other one is just in her mouth. Like this, like they just running, like just boom, 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 all at the same time. As, all of them come together. Basically, as Kaneko just gagging on the clone, Issei clone. I'm just saying Issei. She's just gagging on Issei's just meat. As she's already released like 4 or 5 times. They just started. It's crazy. Not gonna count. Issei, he says, damn Kaneko. As he says, I'm going to release him soon inside this nice train. Inside this nice train entrance. As Izuku, Issei, he says, damn Kaneko. As he basically, he releases. As the other clone behind, taking the A in, skip the A, and then put an L. He basically taking that. She releases inside of there too. That's Kaneko. It's just on the bed right now, dripping. And dripping. And this goes on for about 15-20 minutes. Or actually, no, about like 3-4 hours. It's Kaneko belly's kind of like inflated a little bit. As we time skip 12 months. No. Know what y'all thinking? Damn, wow. This plot. We time skip. It's 9, 18, 27. We time skip like 7 years, honestly. As they have about 12 kids. As Kaneko, she says, stop running around. She says, stop running around, Issei. As we see a little Issei kid, Issei Jr. running around as he blows his tongue at her, or sticks his tongue at her. As Issei picks him up, saying, listen to your mother. As he says, sorry, Dad. As Issei puts him down and walks over to Kaneko, rubbing her stomach, saying, this is our 13th one, isn't it? As she blushes, and yeah. As Issei, he kisses her, saying, maybe we can have twins. Or he basically says, do you want to try for twins? And she blushes, saying, yes. And that's where I'm going to end it off. This is the last part of What If Issei. And What If Issei was a nephilim. And yeah, I would make a new series. What if Izuku was Thor reincarnation? Yeah, I think that sounds good. Because, like, I've been wanting to. Because, like, really, I've been watching Ragnarok. And that whole been going hard. Not gonna cap. It's really just the last little episodes for me. I can't seem to finish them. It's one more episode. It's like they making peace and stuff. But I think we stopped spoiling it. My fault. Whoever watched Ragnarok. I'm talking too fucking much. I catch y'all later, dog.